Thank you very much, Willis. Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, dear friends and colleagues, good morning and a very welcome to ICIPE. Today we are celebrating the opening of the Martin Lüscher Emerging Infectious Diseases Laboratory, Emerging Infectious Diseases or EIDs. Now, we here at ICIPE have become very acquainted with this term, EID. Yet I challenge our colleagues and a number of the audience here about actually their real understanding of the nature and the magnitude of these EIDs, of these emerging infectious diseases. The ones at ICIPE we are dealing with are transmitted by our little friends and foes, ticks and insects, and especially in the insect order, in the insect group, mosquitoes. Now, these diseases have a tremendous impact on the health and the well-being of the people in this region. The most striking example, I believe, is Rift Valley fever. It's a mosquito-transmitted viral disease that, when breaking out, leaves scores of human death behind, but also ruins the livelihood of the pastoralists as it greatly impairs the trade of livestock in the region and beyond. Now, EIDs not only pose such a threat to our region here, but are becoming a global problem. The most recent example is the continental spread of chikungunya. Chikungunya, previously known as a rather obscure disease from the Lake Victoria region, is now driven by globalization and climate change, present on various islands in the Indian Ocean, southern India, and northern Italy, to name a few. Another example is West Nile. Now, prior to its landing on Long Island off the coast of New York in 1991, West Nile was exactly restricted to its name, the West Nile region. So how did ICIPE actually venture into these emerging infectious diseases? How did our adventure with this group of pathogens actually start? Now, initially we realized the before mentioned threat of arthropod-transmitted emerging infectious diseases, and the fact that for most of these diseases there is no cure, there is no drug, and in most cases there is no vaccine. Hence, vector control and improved surveillance and prediction are among the most potent tools to deal with these diseases. We also had two lucky breaks, if you want. One was linking back to Rosemary Sang, an ARPIS alumni from ICIPE, who now works as the arbovirologist of the region at KEMRI, one of our longest and closest scientific collaborators in Kenya. Second, the second lucky break, if you want, we rather serendipitously came across Google.org, which is the not very known philanthropic arm of the Google company, who subsequently supported a large ICIPE-led research consortium working primarily on Rift Valley fever. With Google.org's visionary support, we established two state-of-the-art early detection analytical platforms. One is operational at the Becker Labs, hosted on the ILRI campus at one of our collaborators, and the other is here on the ICIPE Duduville campus. With this background and the need for solutions to diseases like Rift Valley fever, we approached our friends from Switzerland and from Germany to help create a unique research facility on these emerging infectious diseases in Africa. Et voilà, here we are today. What you will see today is a result of a long and sometimes rather adventurous journey, which was supposed to take actually 6 months, but lasted 2 years. Any home builder here in the audience might concede that construction schedules are often actually more wishful thinking. Let me take this opportunity to thank some key colleagues and collaborators. Without their conviction and contribution, we wouldn't be where we are today. Roger Finnan and Abdul Razak and his team, who transformed respectively into structural engineers, architects, lab designers, and not to forget quality control freaks. Rosemary Sang, Dan Masiga, Baldwin Toto, Yandova Willinger, the scientists who were driving, in the truest sense of the word, driving Roger and Abdul and their teams. The center owes you a lot. This lab complex is for us, no doubt, the biggest investment in research and development infrastructure ICIPE has seen since the days of the late Thomas Odhiambo. Many of you will know that this year we are actually celebrating our 40th anniversary. And evidently this is a unique opportunity to commemorate the past. Somebody who contributed tremendously to what we are today was ICIPE's first director of research, Martin Lüscher, an eminent zoologist and an entomologist from Switzerland. And we are particularly happy that the son of the late Martin Lüscher is representing the Lüscher family here. Nicolas Lüscher, a surgeon from Switzerland. Thus, I'm very happy to hand over the floor to Nicolas to share with us some memories of his father and ICIPE. Nicolas, it's your floor now. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.